Hi everyone. If you take a look at the course outcomes for this class, one of them is to evaluate opportunities and strategies to promote diversity in organizations. Here in Module 7, we continued to do just that as we explored the idea of evaluating cultural competence through 2 case studies. The first involved a scenario of a woman who had been passed up for promotion in an organization, despite her clear qualifications. I could think of references to many movies that have this as a theme, such as Working Girl, or even the older one, 9 to 5. Many of you did a great job of summarizing the case study, analyzing the factors involved, and supporting them with various theories and discussed implications. I saw a lot of implicit leadership theory as well as behavioral theory mentioned. Some of you also integrated Hofstede's ideas into the discourse. The second case study involved the bank's diversity recruiter and the awareness of diversity at the organization, specifically with senior management. Implicit leadership theory was again mentioned, and several of you suggested that undertaking an exercise with the diversity scorecard would be helpful to the organization. Regardless of which one you chose, I was quite pleased at the level of thought that you put in to your evaluation, and moreover, the suggested course of action based on the literature. This discussion will serve you well as you prepare for your final paper due in a few weeks. The method of evaluating an organization can happen in a variety of ways. And the key to making a good evaluation is establishing what criteria will be used to make a value judgment. Providing some context about the criteria is a good idea before applying it to the context of the situation. In other words, before you make a judgment about something, give rationale why your criteria was selected. As we head to Module 8, we'll continue our practice in evaluation and synthesis, and we will continue to look at more cultural diversity readings. You'll continue to use a case study approach to this discussion by providing context, a summary, analysis, examples supported by the literature, and a discussion with implications and suggestions. Try and integrate or synthesize what we have discussed so far. Now, before I wrap up, I do want to say how much I appreciated your feedback and comments on how the class is going so far. I considered many of your suggestions, and one thing you might see is that I have added specific dates on assignments and discussions. Due dates have always been available, by the way, on the Course Information tab, where you can download the course schedule document for this class. I'll continue to make other enhancements to the class as we go along, so once again, thanks for your great suggestions. That's all for now, and as always, don't hesitate to contact me anytime for questions and/or comments. Other than that, finish up through the weekend, and I will see you all online.